It's a very, very nice Sunday morning in London, and honestly, guys, I think I'm actually spoiling you with all these mega results videos. I should probably just kind of like pick half a dozen coins out of 200, 250 and just show you those because, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do when... No, stop this stupid talk, Numi. Everybody loves these massive boxes of coins. Don't even worry about it. Don't even go there. Don't even think about it. Let's just get on with showing the coins. Damn it. So, welcome, guys, to another box of mega grading results coins. And what have we got in the box today? Some of these coins, no doubt, you will have seen before. I don't know what I can say about the 2017 Sovereign. I've seen so many of them. I think it's going to be really tough for the Royal Mint to follow the 2017 Act, honestly. I mean, even things like this one, and these are all lovely, the 2005, nothing really comes up to anything close to the 2017 one. There's something people just really like about the 2017. I think it's the Garter, the historical 200 years. People say to me, well, is there going to be a special Sovereign for 2020? I don't know. I mean, I guess November this year we'll actually find out. Personally, I doubt it. I'm not expecting anything very much. But I do think that with all the varieties of sovereigns they're bringing out, they are in danger of killing the golden goose. They're in danger of milking it just a little bit too much, bringing out so many varieties. And I know they're just going with the general marketing trend and advice and analysis that they do. But, I don't know what the consequences of this are going to be to the collector base. And you only have to look to Canada. Okay, let's break for a moment that train of thought. Is there anything wrong with these coins? Is there anything that you can spot that may be just a little out of place? Well, yeah, you're right. The labels are totally and completely cocked up by NGC. These are English coins, very fine, lovely English coins, but they are looked upon by the Mexico Angel, and that really shouldn't be. Somehow, quality control didn't work. These slipped through the net. The operator of the labelling machine didn't seem to notice that these coins were in fact all British. So whether he'd been having a little bit too much tequila or something like that day, and he was just sitting there with his eyes closed while the machine was churning away gold coin labels, who knows? I can't imagine how this happened. These coins, incidentally, have now been sent back to NGC via NGC UK, completely free of charge, with a big apology from NGC. They don't know how this happened, but all I know is it did happen, and it's a little bit kind of crazy. Anyway, I think what we were talking about sovereigns, and we were talking about whether they've killed the golden goose with sovereigns, and they've just launched this matte sovereign, 20,000 of them. I don't really know. I think that people seem to quite like it. A lot of people have bought it, and there will be quite a few being graded. I haven't personally bought one. I think that 20,000 limit is way too high. So, what's that about? A mint error on a panda? I don't think so. I don't know what that label's there for. Two nice pandas that have arrived. The 69 is actually one of the highest graded in the world so far. The 68, there's a few 69s above that, and two nice results, but particularly the 87-69 is a very high result. This other one is interesting. This one is mine. You may have seen something on a video before about this one. This is the British Virgin Islands, and there we go. It's a variety, not a mint error. What is the difference between an error and a variety? I think they're wrong. I think this is an error. I mean, surely if you use the wrong frosting die to finish the coin, that's an error. I mean, is it an error? Is it a variety? You can see what I mean. If you look at the 2 very closely, you can see that there's actually a 1 just to the left of the 2 on 2 ounce, because they actually, there were 200 of these coins that escaped and went through the 1 ounce frosting machine. When you're buying modern coins, you need a trusted source and keen pricing. So I've teamed up with the Coin Connection to give you 2% off any purchase with a special code until the end of February 2019. At checkout, just use FEB19. So let's get back to this one a bit, variety or a mint error. No matter what you classify it as, I think this is interesting. So it got a 69. I knew it probably wouldn't get a 70, but I had it conserved to try and make the best of it, and it got a 69, which I was pretty happy with. So what is next in the box? Okay, 1927. So this comes out of the mint set of that year, and it's a 2 shillings. I think it did pretty well. It's a nice one. The guy who owns this coin is pretty good at choosing high quality coins, and this is a really nice high quality proof coin that is a pretty good thing to have in a collection. 63, could have done a tiny bit better than that, but you can't really moan about a 63. This one, I don't know what happened with this one. And you can see here that that little mark on the slab. Just, I don't know whether it's a scrape or something. Can't explain what happened to it, but that kind of mark shouldn't be there, and that is a mechanical, and it's going to be sent back to NGC for regrading, for reholdering. But this one got a proof 60, and that's a pretty low grade. It's not something that you see there very often. I think that for some reason they couldn't decide whether it was going to get a 61 or be a proper mint state coin. I don't know. They must have had a problem with that. This one is a very, very interesting coin. You'll probably have to look twice to work out why it's interesting. But 1947 is the giveaway. It's a 2 shilling proof coin from 1947. There weren't any regular 2 shilling proof coins in 1947. This is what is known as a proof of record. This has been conserved by NCS. It's a shame they couldn't get that kind of little mark, but it didn't seem to make any difference to the grading. But they did a great job presenting this coin. It's a really, really rare coin. There are probably not very many of these at all in the whole world, because they were only made for VIPs and for official records. They weren't made in a proof set sold to the public in 1947. And in fact, most years in George VI's reign, you'll find these proofs of record. And a lot of people have collections of these coins. Charles Vander, who sold a lot of sovereigns, I bought one of his coins when he died at Baldwin's. He had a lot of these kind of coins in his collection that was sold recently. Here's a 1988 sovereign, 68. Not a particularly amazing grade, despite the fact that it was conserved by NCS. A bit unfortunate, that one. A 69 here for this 1991 kind of restrike Napoleon coin. It's actually a really, really nice coin. It is a restrike. I mean, it is a modern coin. If it was an original proof, I guess it would be very, very valuable. But this is the kind of 1852 to 1991 restrike coin celebrating Napoleon III. Then what have we got? Another French coin. It's worth popping along to the Monnaie de Paris website. They actually produce some really nice coins. They do have quite a high premium. The mintages are fairly low for most of these coins. And they, you know, if you're looking for something a little bit different, fed up with the same old stuff from the Royal Mint, you know, you should look at Netherlands, look at France, look at Germany. You know, there's quite a few interesting gold coins made, low mintage gold coins in Europe. This one's another 2005 proof, the John No design sovereign. People seem to be continually picking these things up and grading them. Not sure what that's going to do to the populations. I guess they're going to end up quite large. 2003, that one got a 70. Full sovereign, very nice to see a 70 every now and again. I seem to have seen quite a few of them. Some people seem to know what coins to pick in order to get a 70. Generally, if you're buying sovereigns, take a very, very close look at the pictures if you're buying them on eBay. If they're not sealed and you see any specks on the pictures, stay away from them, because they will need conservation. They may not be damaged, but they will need some kind of conservation. This one, unfortunately, did pretty badly. I suspect the owner knows this one would have done pretty badly, because a lot of these coins, there are, you know, coins that are picked up as handled proofs, and they're often bought for pretty much bullion. So, you know, you can often buy one of these, have it conserved, graded. It won't achieve a very high grade, but it will still probably do pretty well once it's graded, even if it's a handled proof. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. And the next one, I'm sure, will be along pretty shortly.